Right, lads, listen up. Make sure you're very hydrated when you're watching this video because there's going to be a lot to take in, and it might create a paradigm shift in your mind when you think about self-improvement, because you have your current beliefs that you've got about Hamza, about self-improvement, about Andrew Tate, about what you should be doing in your life and where you're heading. And yeah, you know, I'm getting really good at life now because I've been on self-improvement and I'm meditating and I'm going to the gym and I'm better than the normal people. Right? You probably had that thought a couple of times before. You look around you at all the other people with the beer bellies and the uncomfortable looking physiques with the normal brokey jobs, and you get a bit of an ego, don't you? You start to think, yeah, I'm so much better than everyone else. It's so lonely on self-improvement. There's no one else like me. Right? If you're tapping into this kind of mindset, I have a news flash for you. This is dangerous. Let me tell you why. So, when you consume this red pill content, self-improvement content, Hamza dating advice. To be clear, I don't have anything against Hamza's dating advice. I actually think it's absolutely spot on. But there's problems with consuming content in terms of dating advice, even mine, and looking at it and thinking, is this the right way to do it? So if I act like this and with a girl, then she's must have sex with me. Like, you start spazzing out. And I've seen guys come in my DMs and they'll say things like, Luke, is this an okay text to send? What should I respond to a girl when she says this? What should I have done in this situation? Now, sure, I can give some generalized advice, like, okay, calm down in the situation, breathe, you know, relax, don't speak too fast, whatever. But there is no secret, there is no tip, there is no trick to getting women, right? It's all very subjective, it's all very opinionated depending on the girl that you're with. Now, I'm going to break through, again, come in prepared with the fucking notepad, bruv, for some reasons why this whole self-improvement stuff, watching dating content online, makes you weird. And I'm going to tell you what you should be doing instead, which you can probably already guess, to get a very clear and realistic mindset of what women actually want in the real world. I'm not talking about sat on your fucking PC with your stupid nerd posture thinking, yep, this is what girls want because some guy on the internet said it. The only way you're going to really learn the type of stuff I'm going to tell you in this video right now is by getting out there in real life and experiencing it. Going in the club, trying it on with a girl, seeing what happens, get rejected. Go up to a girl on the street, cold approach if you want to call it that, get rejected, learn things through real life emotion, real life experiences. You're not going to learn that on the internet. There has to be a risk involved for you to learn and then ultimately get the reward. You understand? So let's jump straight into it. These are why you watching self-improvement dating advice on the internet is making you weird. Here's some reasons. So number one is thinking that there's a formula / acting robotic. So again, with the whole, what should I do in this situation? I see a lot of guys acting a bit too serious. They get too try-hardy with getting a girl. You know, you'll see them in the club. I don't know if you've ever been to the club before, but you'll see them standing there like tensing the jawline, sucking on the vape. And the countless times I've just been dancing, enjoying my life, having a good time. And I look around and, you know, back in the single days when the women would just surround me, I'd look around at what all the other guys were doing because I'm like, fucking hell, mate, I can't handle them all. You know, can I have some help? And all the other guys are just fucking standing there. And they'd get really uncomfortably close behind the woman like this. I need a shave, bro. But this is what they look like, right? They don't even shave. Blowing the vape, and they just stand there waiting for something to happen. And now a lot of the time, it's this try-hardy, weird, robotic mindset that you're getting into because you think there's some sort of formula. You think, well, I have to stand and look masculine and look cool because that's what all women want. It's not. It's just weird. It's making you look unnatural, like you're stiff and uncomfortable in your own skin. So please remember that. Number one, there is no formula. What works for one girl is not going to work for another girl. It's not going to work for every girl. And what doesn't work for one girl might work for another. So try it. Get out there and experience it and find out who you want to be as a man. Because there is no formula. I'm not going to tell you who to be. Act like this, don't act like that. Do what the fuck you want. Whatever you feel like is right, whatever feels natural to you as an individual, do that. Now, if you're a loser, you'll learn. And then learn from those loserish characteristics, work on them, and then grow. But you should be doing that anyway, not just in terms of women. You should just be constantly growing, constantly analysing yourself and learning regardless, right? That's number one. There is no formula. There is no set tips and tricks. Just flow through life, enjoy life, and I promise you, you'll be fine with women if you follow all the basic things. Hygiene, have a shower, go to the gym, be in shape, sort your skin out, have a shave, groom. Don't go out looking like that, bro. You know what I mean? Scruffy. Be charismatic, confident, learn to talk properly, stop stuttering, stop speaking so quickly. Like normal shit, normal human being shit. Don't be weird. And I'm going to tell you how to not be weird in this video. But if you go back and watch all my content from months ago on all the women content, come and book a coaching call if you really think, fucking hell, I'm doomed. Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Come and book a coaching call. I'll just analyze you and be like, right, bro, you're being too awkward in this situation. You're talking too fast. You stutter too much. You don't look after your physical health. I'll tell you what it is and I'll sort you out, right? Second point is lack of experience in real life / following blindly without learning. Again, very, very quickly, it's an easy one, that. Get out there. If you look at Hamza and think, well, Hamza's successful, he's got a good following on YouTube, so he must be right, and then you just think, I'm just going to blindly take his advice. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to go out there trying too hard to act like someone you're not, act like something you're not, right? Trying all this pickup line shit, and then you're just going to get annihilated. You're going to get rejected by every single girl because it's an energy exchange. It's not you say this, then she responds, and now you're getting laid. It's you go up to her, and it's your energy that she's judging you upon, right? If you go up to her with weird, robotic, unnatural, awkward energy, she will feel that, and she'll most likely not be attracted to that energy. Women especially are very in tune to energy. They just feel energy so much better than males. So that is the main key point to what I'm saying there, is there is no formula. You don't go up there thinking, right, I'm going to say this and then she's bound to fall in love. Go up there with a confident, charismatic, natural energy. Walk the way you want to walk. Hold your face the way you want to hold it. Now, of course, you shouldn't want to be a loser. So walking around like this, mouth breathing, you shouldn't want to do that. So close your fucking mouth, right? You don't have to walk around like tensing your jawline and shit, but you should just want to be looking confident when you're walking around. So hold yourself with that good posture, confident frame, breathe through your nose properly, right? And just be aware of how you're coming across to the outside world. Not in a triardy overthinking way, but just if you're feeling like, okay, they responded a bit weird to that, why? Analyze. Was I speaking too fast? Was I getting too close? Was I not allowing her to feel comfortable enough? Was I talking about myself too much? It could be anything. Just think, bro. Too many of you are going into these situations, getting rejected and going, oh, it's because of my height. It's because of my small dick. It's because my nose is too big. And you're blaming it on some like genetic thing you can't control, right? So instead of doing that, go in there, get rejected, which you will at some point, analyze, think, learn, and then grow and evolve into the next version of yourself and then go again. And it really is just a numbers game, all right? So the next point is, and you've heard me mention this one a lot. I'm going to take a quick hydration break before I get into this. This is a juicy one. Can you guess what it is? It is treating women like they are a different species. So I hear this question all the time in my comments, in my coaching calls, especially is a big one. They'll get on the phone with me and they're like, how do I talk to girls? You failed instantly just from that question alone. You know why? Because you're viewing it as if it's different to anything else. You view, how do I talk to girls, this species you've never interacted with before? That's how you're looking at it, yeah? Now, obviously, you can see why that's a negative mindset. Because if you look at a girl in the gym and think, right, how do I talk to girls? How do I cold approach? How do I pick up girls? Any of this weird, like, shit. It puts you in this frame of mind as if they're above you. So you're pedestalizing a woman. And then instantly, you're going to then feel inferior. You're not going to feel confident. You're going to feel like she's better than you. When in reality, a lot of these women are actually more insecure than you are. They're very insecure. You ever spent time with a woman, personal time, like intimate time, you'll realize how insecure women are. So you're pedestalizing a woman when in reality, they're just the same as you. They're just human beings. They wake up and take a shit in the morning. They fart around the house like normal human being shit. And you're sat there thinking, oh my God, she's some sort of goddess. Get a grip of yourself, calm down, breathe, and stop treating them like they're a different species. Don't think of it as, oh, I'm going to cold approach a woman. How do I talk to girls? What's the best tone of voice to use when I talk to... Just talk to another human being. Go and be interested in her. Who is she? What does she do? What does she want out of life? Does she go to uni? What does she study? Just be interested. Get to know the girl as a person, not as you're just trying to get laid or you're trying to secure the number. Because when you're looking at it like that as some sort of challenge or some sort of game, it comes across as unnatural, it comes across as weird, all right? So that's another point. I'm just going to throw all this value at you, and if you can take something from it, brilliant. Next one, trying too hard to be masculine / alpha and serious. So that just brings me back to the first point, which is you'll look online and you think, oh yeah, well, women like masculine men. So that means I have to stand there and just go, tense my jaw and all this shit and stand with weird posture and walk weird. You see guys doing it in the gym, they'll walk like this because they're trying to act big and lat spread and all that shit. And it just comes across as very unnatural, very weird. This is the key point I'm trying to get across to you. If you're not that man yet, trying to walk around like you're this big man, it looks weird, it looks unnatural. So either make yourself masculine through combat sports, getting in the gym, taking on more responsibility and pressure in your life, more stress, actually become masculine rather than trying to act like it, okay? Or just be natural, be confident in what you are right now and understand, trust the process. You will be that masculine alpha male one day in the future. Once you've built your body and you learn how to fight and you can hold yourself and you're confident, you can talk, you're charismatic, you go through all the experiences and trials and tribulations of life, you will become masculine very naturally. It won't be this thing you have to put on anymore. I see guys do it in the gym. Oh, it's so cringe, bro. There's no energy in the voice because they're trying to put on this deep voice. Hey, yeah, did you meditate today? Where are you from? I think you're really pretty. Can I get your Snapchat? And they're talking like that. That's not attractive, is it? And you think it is because you watched Hamza and you said, Hamza says have a deep voice because it makes you masculine and women are attracted to masculinity. Yeah, masculinity is not just having a deep voice and walking around like you're a big man. It's knowing who you are as a person. It's confidence, it's charisma, it's natural authenticity. And if you're forcing something, you're not being authentic, are you? So if you're not already the masculine man that you want to be, trust the process, work towards becoming that man, and until you get there, be confident in who you currently are. I'm not as hench and massive as I want to be, but I'm still going to walk around with confidence and authenticity. I'm not going to lat spread and try and make myself look bigger than I am. I'm confident with who I am now. You understand? And it's that natural, authentic energy that I'm putting off to the world that makes me masculine. How can you emasculate me? How can you demasculate someone that is completely confident and owns who they are? You just can't. So that makes me masculine. You understand what I'm saying? It's not the process of trying to be something, trying too hard, tense in your face, never smiling, never speaking to people unless they speak to you. I've heard some crazy shit, cringy. Oh, mate, no wonder you guys don't get laid. Fuck, you know. You gotta stop all that. All of this internet shit, stop doing that. Stop talking like that. No fat, but I'm not no fat, but you on no fat. Stop talking like this. It's weird. Amount of times about people come up to me in the gym and be like, oh, bro, are you on no fat? What? Stop it, mate. Obviously I am. Obviously I don't sit there watching porn all day, but you don't talk like that. You need to learn. And this is the problem with the ego that I mentioned at the start. You on self-improvement, listen closely, this is important. You on self-improvement, bettering yourself, you will naturally develop an ego because 99% of people around you are not bettering themselves. Look at them. Walk down the street and look at the average person, the average man. Unhealthy, out of shape, beer belly, can't even look you in the eye, terrified. They're just a mess of a man, right? They're nothing. They don't even exist in most women's minds. Most women will just walk past and they're on their phone. They don't give a shit about him. Irrelevant, right? So naturally, you're going to get an ego. You go into the gym, you're working on yourself, you're charismatic, you can speak, you make a bit of money online, you've got a good mindset. Of course you're going to get an ego. But you cannot allow that ego to go into this weird phase as if you're then not able to integrate into society, right? Fucking stuttering like a spastic. You have to make sure that you have that balance between, okay, you know who you are, you know that, yeah, you probably are better than most people, like, let's be honest, in a pure metric sense, right? In a pure metric sense, we're not talking about just pure arrogance here. If you measure the metrics of you guys bettering yourself towards the average person, you're probably better than them, right? Most grown adults, 30 to 40 years old, fully grown men with life experience, work a normal job, right? How many 22-year-olds, for example, I'm 22 years old, can say that they've made 10K in 1 month, which I did consecutively for 2 months in a row. I made 20K in 2 months in a row, right? How many grown 30-year-old men can say that they've done that? The average man I'm talking about, right? Not very many. So if you measure it in metrics, yes, you are better than these guys. But that does not mean that you could then go into society and you start acting like that. Talking weird, talking all this self-improvement shit because I'm better than you, I'm on self-improvement, I'm on nofap. No one cares. You have to have the balance between, yeah, you know who you are, you know that you're good at life, blah, 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 keep working on yourself. But then when you go into society and you talk to people, you have to have this chameleon ability to be able to get on a level with people. You understand? I was just talking to a guy literally yesterday in the gym. When I finished up my gym session, I was getting my coat on, I was taking some pictures of my arm and shit to post on Instagram. And there was a guy who just ran out the shower with no clothes on. He had just his boxers on or something. And he was, oh, yo, excuse me, bro. Like some proper ghetto crackheady kind of guy. He had black eyes and he looked busted up like he's been in a fight. And he said, oh, excuse me, bro, do you know what time this place closes? I was like, yeah, it closes around 10 past 10, something like that. I was like, oh yeah, nice. And we started chatting and we were talking about the gym membership and what it offers. And like, yeah, you can go to the sauna and the swimming pool. And I was bigging up the gym. And he told me his name and all the rest of it. This guy was a very disheveled, you know, ghetto, crackheady kind of guy. The kind of guy I'd see on this fucking council estate, right? But I can talk to him on a level. I'm not changing myself, but I'm talking to him in a way that he would resonate with, right? I'm using words like bro, bruv. You know, I'm fist bumping him instead of shaking his hand. You understand? It's little subtleties like that that make the difference, that help you stand out as a person. That is charisma, the ability to navigate the social battlefield. You understand? I can go and talk to a fucking crackhead like that who's just been battered the night before. I don't know what he's been up to. He said he was at a party or something. I lost a couple grand last night, you know, got into a scrap. Bro, what are you doing? He's coming to the gym just to have a shower. I was like, oh, bro, have you been swimming? You been in the sauna? Like, you been in the gym? What have you been doing? Nah, I just come for a shower. So he's clearly like, you know, a bit rogue. But I can talk to him, get on a level with him, make friends with that guy, just the same as I can with an accountant, or the CEO of a business, or a fellow YouTuber that I'm collaborating with, or a girl. Right? Oh my God, you can talk to a girl. Calm down, bro. Or the old lady walking a dog in the park. I have an ability to mold myself to talk to different people, every walk of life. Now, of course, you're going to change your tonalities when you're talking to different people. You're going to change the way you talk to them, the words that you use. This does not mean you're being fake. It doesn't mean you're changing yourself. That's still me. I'm just tapping into a different side of me. When I talk to the crackheads, I'm talking from the council estate version of me, the rogue, fucking hustling and bustling, broke version of myself. That mindset is what I'm tapping into. When I'm talking to the lovely old lady in the park, I'm tapping into my gentleman, respectful side. You understand? My caring side. Right? So that ability is very, very important. I forgot the original point, trying too hard to be masculine. Yeah, that is masculinity in and of itself, right? Being socially adept, getting used to being able to get on a level with every single type of person. Do that with women too. And this is why I say don't treat it like, oh, I'm talking to a woman. They're all just human beings, and you have to get good at talking to human beings, different types of human beings. Get good at that. Practice it. Don't view them as different. Don't view them as this person's this person's that. Okay, they're all just humans, and you can tap into different sides of yourself when you're talking to these different humans. You understand? It's sad, bro, that I have to break it down to this level of autism. But social media plays a big part in that. No one goes outside anymore. No one gets real life experience. Everyone's a pussy. So it's quite sad that I have to really break it down on a level like this. I was one of those guys. I was one of the guys that would have to watch a video like this back in the day when I was 17, 18. That's exactly what I was like. So there's no shame in it. I'm just saying the state of the world is quite sad, right? And that brings me on to my last point. No social intelligence, right? You don't have the ability to know when you're making someone feel uncomfortable. You don't have the ability to know when you should crack a joke or whether you should keep your mouth shut. You don't have the ability to know when a girl just clearly wants you to go away or she's not interested. Why? Why is that? Why do you not have that ability? Social intelligence. You haven't done it enough. I have not just magically woke up one day and become who I am. Talking on camera for 20 minutes straight, barely stuttering. I've had a couple of stutters here and there. 20 minutes straight, how many of you can say you can do that? I've talked for hours sometimes on a video course, no stuttering. So to get to this level of articulation, charisma, confidence, I'm not bigging myself up. I'm saying I used to be where you are and I'm now here. If I can do it, why can you not? Because you're not trying, you're not getting out there, you're spending too much time watching YouTube videos. Why have you watched all of this? Go out, you should have known already the point of the video. Go outside, talk to some real people, go for a walk in the park right now. After this, even if you don't have a park, go for a walk somewhere, anywhere, and talk to people, bruv. I don't care what excuse you... There's roadmen on my block. I can't go outside because there's gang members. Talk to them. Get on the level with them too. It's happened to me plenty of times. Bro, I've been walking around the shops around here in this little council estate, walking back from the shops, just trying to get some fucking milk. And 4 lads came up to me and they were like, yo, where are you from? Where are you from? Trying to G-check me, whatever. I'm like, bro, I live here. What are you on about? Where are you guys from? And that's what I said. Obviously, I didn't say it in an aggressive tone. I was like, where are you guys from? Kind of like laughing along with it. And they were like, this guy gets it. This guy gets it. They're cool with me now. I see them all the time. And they're like, yes, bro, you're right. Fist bump on the way out. You know what I mean? There's no excuse for why you can't just go out there right now and go and talk to some people. Go and say hello to people when you walk past them on the street. When you're in the gym or you're in a social environment, make conversation. What are you scared of happening? You embarrass yourself in front of people when they're watching. You stutter when people are watching. Laugh it off. That is charisma, the ability to just laugh it off. I do it all the time, bro. I trip up or something, or I'll stutter, or I'll tell a bad joke. No one laughs, and I'm like, oh, that was shit, wasn't it? I'll laugh at myself. You understand? That's what you've got to get used to. And if you can do that, and if you can gradually expose yourself to these social situations, you'll find your social intelligence will go up. You'll start to realize, okay, that girl doesn't like it when I do that, or she doesn't like it, I'm too close, cool, back up. You guys are just weird with it. I see you in the club, bro. Hello, what's your name? Go away. Step back. I don't want to smell your alcohol breath. Step back. Learn these things. Eye contact. Is she looking at you? Is she even paying attention? Does she even know you exist? No, she's probably not interested then. Go and find someone else. Little things like this, okay? How does the tone of voice sound? Yeah, oh, really, that's cool, yeah. Oh, what do you study? She's not interested, bro. Go and find someone else. You'll learn this stuff as you go along, though, okay? And the only way you're going to learn is through real life experience. Get off the internet. Stop following this weird internet nerdy self-improvement advice. Don't know how many times I have to say it, but there you go. That is the full guide to becoming a social butterfly with women. The coaching is down below if you want to learn how to do it on a personal level. If you've got any weaknesses or issues or insecurities you would like my help with, you can do that down there. Sexual mastery is also down below if you're struggling with pornography or any other sexual issue in the bedroom. Down below in the description, it's all in one link. And I'm also teaching a trading/business masterclass down below too, if you want to learn how to literally just print money from your phone. And that is no exaggeration, like literally just print money. That is down below in the link in the description. So look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Boom.